Welcome to my channel Travel Guide. Major Order 767 Retirement and Virgin Atlantic News. Virgin Atlantic has ordered 20 Airbus A350-1000s to modernize its fleet, signaling the retirement of its aging Boeing 767s by late 2025. This $6 billion deal enhances sustainability with fuel-efficient aircraft, aligning with net zero goals. The 767 phase-out, part of an industry trend, follows a record £80 million Q1 profit in 2025. Partnerships with Delta and expanded routes bolster Virgin's transatlantic edge, despite A350 delivery delays and 767 operational shifts, marking a pivotal fleet transformation. Major order unveiled. In early April 2025, Virgin Atlantic reportedly placed a significant order for 20 Airbus A350-1000 aircraft, valued at approximately $6 billion. This move aims to modernize its long-haul fleet, aligning with its sustainability goals and replacing older aircraft like the Boeing 767s. The order, rumored since late 2024, strengthens Virgin's partnership with Airbus and positions it to compete with rivals like British Airways on transatlantic routes. Boeing 767 phase-out begins. Virgin Atlantic confirmed plans to retire its remaining Boeing 767 aircraft by the end of 2025. While the airline hasn't operated passenger 767s in significant numbers recently, having shifted to 787 Dreamliners and A330s, this formal retirement marks the end of an era. The 767s, once a backbone for shorter transatlantic hops, are being phased out across the industry due to age and inefficiency, with Virgin's last units likely relegated to cargo or reserve roles. Fleet transition strategy. The A350 order ties into Virgin Atlantic's broader fleet renewal. The airline aims to fully transition to a twin-engine, wide-body fleet of A350s, A330neos, and Boeing 787s by 2027. This shift ditches older quad-engine planes and less efficient models like the 767, promising a 30% reduction in fuel burn per trip. CEO Shai Weiss emphasized this as a decisive step toward net zero emissions by 2050. Virgin's sustainability push. The retirement of the 767 and the A350 order underscore Virgin Atlantic's green credentials. The A350-1000 burns 25% less fuel than the 767-300ER and supports the airline's commitment to sustainable aviation fuel, SAF. In March 2025, Virgin completed a transatlantic flight using 100% SAF on an A350, signaling its leadership in eco-friendly aviation, a trend gaining traction industry-wide. 767 retirement impact. The 767's exit affects Virgin's operational flexibility. Historically used on lower demand routes, its retirement forces a reliance on larger aircraft like the 787 and A350. Analysts suggest this could limit Virgin's ability to serve niche markets profitably, though the airline counters that codeshare partnerships, expanded in 2025 with Delta and Air France-KLM, will fill gaps left by the 767's departure. Virgin Atlantic's profit boost. On April 8, 2025, Virgin Atlantic reported a record £80 million profit for Q1, its strongest since pre-pandemic days. The news, tied to robust transatlantic demand, justifies the A350 investment and 767 retirement. Passenger numbers hit 1.2 million for the quarter, up 10% from 2024, with premium leisure travel driving growth, a trend supporting the shift to larger, more luxurious aircraft. Industry-wide 767 decline. The Boeing 767's retirement isn't unique to Virgin. By April 2025, airlines like Delta and United have slashed their 767 fleets, with Delta removing the 767-300ER from its Detroit-Honolulu route in late 2024, opting for A330s. The type's high maintenance costs and aging airframes, many over 30 years old, make it a relic as carriers prioritize next-gen planes. Virgin's move mirrors this global pivot. Virgin's partnership expansion. Alongside the A350 order, Virgin Atlantic deepened ties with Delta Air Lines in March 2025, announcing new codeshare routes to Asia via Los Angeles. This leverages Delta's 767 retirement and Virgin's A350 influx, enhancing connectivity. The deal, potentially worth $500 million annually, offsets the 767's loss by tapping into Delta's US network, a strategic win for Virgin. Operational challenges. The 767 retirement and A350 integration aren't seamless. Virgin faces delays in A350 deliveries. 2 units slipped to 2026 due to Airbus supply chain woes, echoing Boeing 787 engine issues that plagued Virgin in 2024. Meanwhile, retiring the 767 requires retraining crews and adjusting maintenance schedules, with short-term costs estimated at £50 million, though long-term savings are projected. Competitive edge. Virgin Atlantic's bold moves position it against Middle Eastern giants and British Airways. The A350 order, paired with the 767's exit, signals a leaner, greener fleet ready to capture the post-pandemic travel boom. With Heathrow's Terminal 3 overhaul set for late 2025, Virgin aims to streamline operations, targeting 10 million annual passengers by 2030, up from 6 million in 2024, bolstered by its modernized lineup. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.